Ooh, those are a lot of questions, are they? Anyway, for your first question, I don't use Gmod or anything like that. I use the video editing software on Steam called Source Filmmaker, or SFM for short. It's free and it's easier for me to create and publish videos just like these. Otherwise, I have to go with the Inkling and Octoling Models 2.0 add-ons. If you want to see more of these add-ons that I use, the links are in the description below. For your second question, yes, TV tropes had always been helpful to me. In fact, I learned something new about this website every day. If you want to learn something about this new website, the link is also in the description. For your third question, well, I don't think I have played Dungeons and Dragons lately, but I am interested to learn more about this game. I have always wanted to be a wizard, spam funny spells on my enemies. You know what I mean? For your fourth question, my inspiration will have to be Sonic the Hedgehog. Without the blue blur, I would not be making videos like these or playing Splatoon today. For your fifth question, I don't think I have encountered magic like this yet. I was expecting something like, I don't know, My Little Pony or something? That sounds kind of weird. Anyway, if I did encounter magic, it would depend on how good or bad it is. If it's good, I will accept it. If it's bad, then I will fight someone who is responsible for this bad magic. The last question was really good. You know how much I love cheese, do you? If I had to choose my favorite cheese, it would be like choosing between my children. Not like I had one. If I do, my favorite kind of cheese will be Gouda. I can appreciate that rich texture coming off of it. Plus, it's good on making sandwiches. So consider all of your questions answered, engineer. Let me tell you the story about how I got my first Nintendo Switch game. It was 2017. Was it 2019? I forgot how many years old I was. Anyway, my mom got me 2 Christmas gifts one day. And the first present she got me was a copy of Super Mario Odyssey. At first, I didn't know what that is because I thought that it didn't work on the Wii U. But here's where things get bigger. She got me a Nintendo Switch along with my new game. I was ecstatic to play Super Mario Odyssey, and I did play the game through the end. And speaking of which, I don't know how many hours I've put into it, but at least I did make it to the end. I honestly think Chao is a little unique in his own way. Sometimes he would offer me useful hints in battle, and in other times, I understand that people are upset over Chao being annoying by giving away too many hints. But hey, there is a little bit of good in us. Except for the orange McDonald's loving Oompa Loompa, he's pretty bad. Thank you to these half Inkling and half Octoling legends. A special shout out to these elite half Inkling and elite half Octoling legends. You know what? That looks like an interesting question, because since version 10 of Splatoon 3 rolled around, there are too many weapons for me to choose from. I usually go with weapons that are close range or mid range, but don't ask me about long range, like chargers. I suck at them. If I had to choose the weapon from that category, it would have to be Splat Dualies. It is really fun for me to dodge roll around and splatting enemies in my wake. Oh, and in the third kit, I really like the big bubbler on this thing. It's a very unique way for me to protect myself and my teammates. Those are good questions, James. For my favorite squid sister, it's hard for me to choose between the two. I find them to be great. Callie makes me laugh, and Marie is always there for me when I need her the most. But if I had to choose between my favorite squid sister, I would have to go with Marie. I find her to be chill, just like me. For your second question, I always thought the Sonic villains are pretty badass. You got Shadow, Chaos, Infinite, Sage, Metal Sonic, Zavok, Dark Gaia, the Time Eater, Black Doom, and Dr. Eggman. They all are kind of cool looking, and they got some interesting lore behind them. Otherwise, I will go with Sonic the Hedgehog, because he's the fastest thing alive. I mean, what do you expect? He's the blue blur. Come on, guys. NANI? Oh, Callie, you know you're always my other favorite. It's just not what I stated in the last question. You and Fry make me laugh. Marie, Marina, and Big Man are always there for me when I need them. And Pearl and Shiver are cool. Well, I know something that'll cheer you up. Can we hang out together with Marie and maybe we can make a music video or something? Okay. If we're talking 2D, I like Super Mario Brothers. If we're talking 3D, I like Super Mario 64. There is a difference, you know. Me and my family used to play Super Mario 64 together. We all have to take turns getting power stars while sharing one controller. But now, we kind of stopped for some reason. We're also known to copy the same exact movements that speedrunners would do. But unfortunately, as I get older, I don't think I can perform these tricks fast enough on my own. So maybe you guys would help me out by sending a video of speedrunning tips. You know, that is the easiest question you said to me all day. When I was a kid, I watched childhood TV shows all the time. I can list 5 of my TV shows that I watched at a young age. I got Dragon Tales, Cyber Chase, Clifford the Big Red Dog, Teletubbies, and the classic Barney and Friends. They all are fun to watch, and they aged like fine wine. Paw Patrol? I mean, I watched that show once, but I don't keep track of it. Wait, Is there a wiki for that or something? Well, don't get me wrong. Paw Patrol is the most popular Nick Jr. show in history. And honestly, I can respect their popularity. Anyway, if I had to choose my character and vehicle for the show, it would have to be Rubble and his construction crew vehicle. He's pretty funny and he has his own spin-off, so good for him, I guess. Hey, that reminds me. Can we all get together so we can watch Paw Patrol, the Dino movie or something? I got a huge bag of microwavable popcorn that we all can share. And it's butter infused.